Hey guys, I'm back in the woods. I've got the OEX Phoxx 2 V2 to try tonight. Been first time camping in that. I've had it for a few weeks, but not really had the chance to use it. Obviously, last week I came with the One Tigerus hot tent. This week, going for a bit more low profile. Although I've carried a lot of stuff in because I'm doing quite a big cook tonight, or interesting cook. Um, so I've had to bring in a lot of stuff for that. But sleep wise, it's a lot more low profile. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. Um, I need to chop up quite a lot of wood for cooking tonight. I've brought a Dutch oven with me, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be cooking some ribs. I'm going to marinate that and cook all that in the Dutch oven for a while first. That should take kind of hour and a half, and then I'm going to finish it off on the fire pit basically. I've got a kind of barbecue griddle type thing to go over the top of it. So I'm going to finish the ribs off on that as well, which should be banging. So tent set up, it takes a couple of minutes. Pretty easy. Um, this is the Phoxx 2 V2. I previously had the Phoxx 1 V2. I find it a bit too small. My feet are touching one end, my head's touching the other end. There's not a lot of room for your belongings. They market it as a backpacking tent, but frankly, it's too heavy to be a backpacking tent. Um, but this is the Phoxx 2 V2, so supposedly a two-man tent. I don't think I'd want to try and get two people in there, but it does make for a lot better camping experience for just one person because you've got a lot more room for all your stuff and whatnot. So it's good. I have also got a tarp, new tarp, a DD Hammocks tarp, which I'm going to put up now, and then I need to start chopping some wood. Okay, so tent set up, tarps. All right. I mean, it's not going to rain. Hopefully, shouldn't do. It's not forecast to, so should be all right. I just put it up there, just a bit of shelter, just in case. I can always duck under it. I mean, if it gets really bad, then I'll do it properly. I need to go on some sort of bushcraft or tarp course or something because I don't know what I'm doing properly. I'm learning. That's half of the point of these videos is so I can record my learning, maybe help other people. But yeah, that'll do. It's a small tent. Job done. I now need a cup of tea. So it turns out I actually forgot my kettle. I've had to makeshift. I'm hoping it works. I've had to makeshift a little stove, my little alcohol stove, and I've put my cup on a couple of pegs on it. See how that turns out. Not my best cup of tea ever, but it's hot. Job done. Started chopping up some firewood. I need quite a lot. And I've gone and found some tree branches that have come down. I'm going to attempt to make a tripod with them. Something for the oven to hang off. So, wish me luck. Alright, try to get a fire going. So while I'm sorting out the ribs over there, I've got a fire going. I've managed to ratchet strap between there. I'm hoping that once I get that going a bit more, that will heat up nicely. In the meantime, I'm going to drop in some just apple juice. Let that heat up. I'm going to put about half a carton in there. Just enough, I think. A bit more. Let that heat up, bring it to the boil maybe, and then we'll drop the ribs in. So I've got half a rack of ribs here, fresh from the butcher's today. Was a full rack, but thought stick some in the freezer, have it another day. Can't get into it. There we go. I've got some paprika, some cumin, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some chili powder, salt, pepper, and some mustard. And season this up. So we'll start off with some mustard. This will help all the seasoning. I'll just stick to the ribs. Whack a load of that on. Have my wet wipes ready. Massage that all in everywhere. Yummy. Bit of salt. Bit of pepper. Really, I should have mixed all this up at home first, but okay. Bit of onion powder. Bit of cumin. Chili powder. Bit more. Yeah, a bit. Garlic powder. And then paprika. Oh, look at that colour. And again, just massage that in. Try not to take it off. And then the same again on the other side. Bit of mustard. Chili powder. Paprika. Garlic powder. That's probably a bit too much. Onion powder. And some cumin. Wants to come out. Bit of salt. And a bit of pepper. Massage that in a bit. Anything that's stuck to my finger, I can just try and rub onto the sides. Don't waste any. Right, that should be hot enough now. I'll bring these ribs over. All nicely seasoned. I'll try and get them in that, which might be a bit of a squeeze. Just down here. They smell absolutely gorgeous. That's not going to happen, is it? No, that's not going to happen. I need to cut them up a bit. Right, managed to get them in. I had to cut them in half and wrap them around a little bit, but they are in and they are cooking. So they will cook for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then once they're cooked, they're going to come out of there and basically just go straight on the barbie. So these ribs have now been cooking for quite a while. I'm going to take them off here now, if I can. What's going on here? Take these ribs off here. Oh, plonk that down there. Sec. So I'm going to show you guys. They look pretty damn juicy. Oh. Now I've got this barbecue grill type thing here. Let me just set this camera down. I'm going to bring the fire over. Perks of having a fire pit. Oh, get that right under there. Load this up again. Get it nice and hot. Not that it isn't anyway, but get some more to it. There we go. Now, time to take these ribs out of the oven. Oh, they look pretty damn good. Obviously a bit curled up because of squeezing into the pan, but that's all right. They smell amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just lower this down a little bit. Slap loads barbecue sauce. That looks good. I am so hungry, it's unbelievable. Rub that in. Don't know if you can see on the camera, but just here the bone, and it's already coming away from the bone. Oh, perfect. I'll let them cook on here for a little while now. Smoke them up and brown them up. Now, I don't claim to be much of a chef, but they look amazing. So stupidly, kinda, when I started eating, I took my coat off to eat, and of course my microphone was attached to my coat over there. So didn't record any audio for me actually eating. They were probably the best ribs I've ever had. They were absolutely gorgeous. The seasoning on them was absolutely banging, and you'll see from the video, they were just so juicy. So juicy. I'm not like a massive rib fan. My wife is. She absolutely loves them. I'm not a massive rib fan, but they were bloody good. So I've got some sorting out, some tidying up to do in camp. Fire's still chugging away. I need to try and clean this barbecue thing a bit. I've got plenty of wood, so I don't need to chop any more wood up tonight now. I'm gonna sort all that out. I'm gonna make hot chocolate in a little while, and probably get an early night. Pretty knackered. That took about 2.5 hours to cook, which is quite a long time for a few ribs, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Time for a hot chocolate and then bed, because I'm pretty knackered after cooking for that long. There we go. Get that out of the way. I've got a Galaxy. I think it's probably the first time I've had a Galaxy hot chocolate. Normally just stick to Cadbury's. Right, that's me done. I am off to bed. It's 10 o'clock and I'm knackered. Had my hot chocolate. That was pretty good. I'm gonna let the fire die down. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. It's 7:30. It's been raining since, well, pretty much when I went to bed. It started raining then, it's spitting, but sounds like it's a bit heavier now. I was going to be cooking this morning, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna get some stuff sorted, pack up and head home. It's gonna be bad enough packing this all up in the wet anyway, so. Right then, I am gonna pack up. I'm definitely not gonna cook. I can't even make a cup of tea because my cup broke. It's a bit wet. All my stuff's wet. It wasn't supposed to rain. Thankfully, it's kind of mostly under the tarp. Tent was dry. There wasn't any condensation or anything inside it. very comfortable night's sleep. But now now I need to pack up. I'm definitely not going to cook. I spoke to my wife. We're actually going to go out for a breakfast, cook breakfast, I think. So better to have breakfast cooked for me than cooking out in the woods sometimes. So yeah, I'm going to pack up now, and I'll see you guys soon.